happened in this room. My God. Can we just do this? I know we've done it all day, but that's what we're here for. Can we celebrate my sister, my friend, the incredible, the incomparable, Kim Burrell? Come on, let her know how much we appreciate what God does through her. Your gift is incredible. So there's a couple songs that I wanted to do just to illustrate and exemplify the testimony that I know you have to have. Let's go with the first.
All right, so today we're going to deal with playing talk music, your guide to playing talk music. Music that you're using to fill up the silence. It could be used to fill up silence, it could be used to just play while somebody's talking. It's usually in the background. You don't want to take away from whatever the person is doing. So you are in the background, and that's a very important point to make. And so what we want to do is find out, how do you do this? How do you play talk music? Some of you have been asking me about this for a long while. And so we want to address it in today's video. And what we want to do is we're going to have three main things that you need to do. Okay, so the first one is you want to learn your seventh chords, your major seventh chords, and be able to play them in drop two inversions. So you want to be able to play your major seven chords and drop two inversions. We're going to discuss that. Then, number two, you want to form your own melodic lines. And then let me just say this. While you're forming your own melodic lines, you need to have certain target notes that you are playing in those drop two inversions that we discussed in number one. Okay, and then number three, it would be really good, and this is for advanced players, if you studied orchestration, study song intros, study Disney soundtracks. This is what I would suggest you do, because what you need to do, you're going to have to get good at creating your own melodies on the spot and harmonizing those melodies with the appropriate chords. And so that is what is at the heart of playing talk music. So let's go ahead and get started today. Going from the same clip, all right, I want you to check this out. We're going from the same clip, same song here.
Nobody can do what you do. I called my son, my 11-year-old son, Kim. I called him. And
Okay, I don't know if you're hearing that in the background, but I want you to listen to that again.
Nobody can do what you do.
So you're not listening to him talking.
I called my
son,
my 11-year-old son, Kim. I called him, and he said,
"See, so right, so here, this is a perfect example of what I'm saying, because those chords that he used, the first chord was a, okay." And this is an E flat major 7 drop 2 in second inversion. Okay, so he's going from here. So, and this is going to help me. And these are all, the neat thing about talk music is that you don't have to really learn a lot of minors. You don't have to really learn a lot of diminished chords. You know, you start with your majors, okay? And so here, let's go over the seventh chord here. E flat, G, B flat, and D. Okay, first inversion is taking this E flat, putting it on the top. Second inversion is taking this G, putting it on the top. Drop 2 is taking this E flat, putting it on the bottom. And that's the chord he played. Okay? Right? And now he went from here to a G minor 11, or a G minor 9, but right, these are the kind of patterns you hear a lot in talk music, and you really, in order to get these, you need to learn all of your major chords in drop 2 position. E flat major 7 in drop 2 to a B flat. We have a B flat major, add 2, and drop the 2. And those chords work well together. Right? Okay, so again, we have, now I'm showing you where you can go. Right? This is just an idea of because a lot of drop twos and a lot of the majors will work very well together, right? And by the way, I'm seeing myself kind of in the key of E flat. Right? Well, actually, I'm in the key of B flat. Right? So, but this kind of pattern that you hear me doing here is I'm just using a lot of drop two chords, and this is what you're going to hear a lot of in talk music, and it doesn't always have to be this E flat. Right? Right? Okay, so we're just kind of playing around with those drop two chords. Playing around with the drop twos. Okay, so you hear the open sound of them, but in order to do these, you do have to memorize your drop twos in those inversions. So, and one thing you can do is you can take this one here, which is the E flat one I showed you, and just kind of go in every key. Okay, so. Right? Okay, because those are always going to work well together. Okay, so again, major, 7 chords, third inversion. Was I in third inversion or second? I don't remember. But drop 2 chords. Drop 2 voicings will help you out. Okay, so that's the first thing you want to do. Okay, so the next part of this is harmonizing the melody, or creating your own melody and then harmonizing that melody. And it's really easy to overthink this part. You know, Jesus loves me, this I know. That is a melody, right? That's a melody. But how many of you can, instead of playing this in block chords, can play it in drop 2? Right? Because you have to be able to play those melodies in drop 2 positions. Now, what I want to do is I want to show you. Let's look at another song where Smokie Norful is doing some talk music. And I want you to just kind of listen to this part here.
Incredible people, but not just in their worldly or secular accomplishments, but I've met some incredible people in God.
Did you hear that? Let's look at that. That's the one I want right there.
Worldly or secular accomplishments, but I've met some incredible people.
So I did transcribe that, and I'm going to show you how to get all that stuff. But that was his melody, right? Okay, so that's the melody. Now we take that melody, and now we harmonize that melody in drop 2 positions, and they don't even have to be honest with you, I know I said drop 7ths, but some of these can be simple triads, right? And I said you want to focus on certain target notes. So notice I didn't drop 2 chord on this first note, and I didn't do a drop 2 chord on this note because that wasn't my target note. My F was my target note. Okay, so this is so da-da-da. Here's my drop 2. It's the okay, this is just a D flat triad where the F is moved up. E flat major triad where the G's moved up. F minor triad where the A flat is moved up. A flat major triad. Okay. I'm sorry, not triad. A flat. Take that out. A flat major 7 in drop 2 position, right? Okay, where the C is moved up. And then E flat add 2 in drop 2 position. So when I say create your own melody, you're creating a melody. It could be anything. But then you are harmonizing certain target notes in that melody with various chord voicings, and most of the chord voicings should be in drop 2 position, and they should either be drop 2 triads or drop 2 7th chords. So that's how we do it. Let's do another one. We'll just make up one. Let's see, you wanted to do yeah, let's do that. Okay, so now we want to get to D flat. We're in the key of D flat. So on this one, because the spacing of my notes, so I'm gonna have to drop. I'm gonna have to do a chord on that, do a chord on that, do a chord on that. I may not have to do a chord on that one again. I may be able to hold that other chord and then that one, and then I can leave that without anything because it's not really any target notes there, or any target chords I need for that. And then I'll do some kind of resolve. So how would, and this is something that you would come up with ideally on the spot, but at the beginning you would want to kind of take your time and just kind of build melodies, and we're going to talk more about that as far as point 3 where you would find that. But we have, here we go, right? And then or something like that, or something like that, right? Or maybe something like that. So we have our, and it doesn't have to be that low because it just kind of depends on the sound you're wanting, because you could do it up. So what did I do? So we have this. So we have this G flat major 7 chord, right? And we did that in drop 2 position. And then we have this okay, so we have another G flat major 7 chord again in drop 2 position. And by the way, I go over this a lot more in detail on my own website. So those of you who are members, go ahead and check that out, where we show you way more stuff than I'm showing you now, and I have a lot more patterns. But for now, let's just do this one. And then we have, now this is an E flat major 7, right? Well, actually, it's not even E flat major 7. It's just an E flat triad, honestly, because the triad is an inversion, right? So we have. Back to that G flat major 7. Now we have the C sharp, add 2, drop 2. Right? So again, this is the and then why didn't I harmonize? Because it's melodic. It doesn't need to be harmonized. It sounds melodic all by itself. So right? And I keep changing this every time. but you know, I'm just doing a little 2-5-1. That's what I'm thinking. That's the idea I'm thinking of. But see those kind of things, and you notice that Jason uses a lot of right. He does a lot of that, or he does. So that's a melodic line he's using. Right, that kind of movement. Those melodic lines, and again, I think what will be best with this kind of thing is to take these MIDI files. MIDI files are literally picking apart what someone has done and examining it and being able to see everything note from note. So what you really need to do is get to those MIDI files, and really memorize your own patterns. There's nothing we can do. I can't pour knowledge into you, right? We can guide you. We can guide you and give you a kind of an overview of, well, this is how it works, but I can't pour that knowledge into you. You will have to, at some point, look and see for yourself what are the styles and what kind of melodic lines you like, and then you take those melodic lines. But that's just an example of one. This transcription, this MIDI file will not be available on my to the public. This one is transcribed for members of my site, but the first one I showed is going to be available. So definitely grab that and use that, and use that for talk music. Get the file and just kind of memorize it if you have to, until you kind of get it on your fingertips and get good with it. Okay, study orchestration, movie soundtracks, and song intros. Okay, so right now, and we're gonna do this last one pretty quick. But I have the sound intro from the same CD with Smokie Norful, where they're about to play. She's about to sing "Oh How I Love Jesus" in the key of E flat, right? Okay, so we want to hear the intro to that and why it serves as a basis for talk music. Okay, so here we go. Alright, so as you heard, that intro was really nice, and studying an intro like that will give you tons. It will give you tons of ideas, because this is such a cool intro. And obviously, I did transcribe it for those of you who are members, for you, so that you can see what that is. But just that, that kind of pattern. That kind of pattern that he's doing there, really, really neat as talk music, and it works very well. And so by studying what people do on certain intros, we're not talking about intros to fast songs, but songs like this that are very melodic, those are gonna really help you out. And so that's what we want to do. We want to look at song intros and pick and choose the ones that you like. I particularly like this song intro here. Let me unmute that here. I particularly like this one as a song intro. Okay. And there's a lot of other things that you'll need to do with talk music as well, like harmonizing in sixth, understanding 2-5-1 resolutions, things like that. But that kind of goes into more detail. What I wanted to do today was kind of give you an overview of things that you're going to kind of need to work on in order to really feel comfortable with talk music, and in order to get more comfortable with it, in order to master it. Don't be afraid to just kind of play a song in the background and harmonize that song in various ways. Okay, don't treat it as such a big deal. Just play a song that you know at the beginning and try to harmonize the melody with various chords, and start off like that, and then you'll learn to create your own melodies in time. Okay, I think that'll be it for today. If you want to see more, go further into this, go ahead and check that MIDI file. Go ahead and grab that from the description area of this video. And if you are a member, then go ahead and look at the guide that I have for you about how to play talk music, and we go through a lot more examples and some stuff that will really help you out and give you some real life chords and movements that you can use. And of course, if you're interested in learning more about becoming a member, go ahead and check out that link as well. So we have a bunch of stuff in the description area you can check out. And do me a favor and leave me a comment, like the video if you liked it. Leave me a comment if there are people that you like to listen to that I probably don't know about as far as talk music, or any songs that you like or that have good talk music on it that I may not know about. Go ahead and drop those in the comment section for me. And thanks again for watching, and we will see you later.